Welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking WWE 2K19 and 2K20 because the feedback project is now open. Yes, that's right, 2K have opened the doors for you to give feedback about this year's game via their forum. Now this ties in very nicely to what I asked you guys about recently on the channel, where I asked the question, what do you want to see for Universe Mode in WWE 2K20? Because there is a Universe Mode section, and that's what I want to check out today. Now before we get into it, I want to make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell turned on so you stay up to date with all my WWE games content. Now I'm going to lay my cards on the table here and tell you where I'm at with WWE games and 2K19, and also, you know, what I started to see once this had been announced. So once 2K put out the details that the forum was open, I started to see, you know, lots of tweets, lots of comments about what people wanted and what they were going to be putting forward to the forum. And I didn't see much love being given to Universe Mode. I don't know why, but it just doesn't seem like each year it's really championed that much. And then when things don't get improved on it, then people wonder why. So I kind of felt like maybe I need to champion it. Now, although I don't, you know, create my Universe Mode within the in-game version of Universe Mode, that doesn't say that I don't want that to be improved massively, because I can see from what you guys say, you want it to be improved. You want it to be more playable, more enjoyable. And if it was, then by all means, I'd like to create a Universe Mode using it. But at this point in time, I can't. And the way that I see 2K19 is I see it that 2K put a vast majority of their time and work into working on my career, which was much more improved. We saw voiceovers, we saw better stories, it was more fun, it was a little bit wacky at times, but you could see the effort had been put in. We also had the introduction to make the game more fun, because the fun element people had said had been sucked out of WWE games. 2K had decided to put that back in. So they did that with things like Big Head Mode. They added the odd zombie here or there. I think they could have done a few more of them, but maybe this year. We also saw the addition of the block characters and also a new mode in 2K Towers. Now I enjoyed 2K Towers playing the $1 Million Challenge. I really did. I loved testing myself on that tower. But 2K Towers overall would have not been something I would have championed to put into a WWE game. It is just playing matches and moving up ladders. That's my honest opinion. So I've seen out there many who have championed that got in. I'm thinking to myself, well, Universe Mode, if it was all encompassing and had plenty of areas to it, a bit more meat to it, then it could very well be that everyone would be playing that and enjoying it, and Universe Mode would give the game more longevity. At this moment in time, it doesn't. So I feel like, you know, that might not change this much this year. So why not just be the champion of it? So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna be putting all of your details that you put to me in that what do you want video into my feedback that I will be posting into the feedback project that 2K have now live. So I'm gonna do that. But what I wanted to do today is just initially jump in to the forum and have a look at what feedback has been given already. This has only been out, you know, a few short days, and see what you guys have been saying about Universe Mode and your feedback. And I'm just looking at the pages right now, and Universe Mode has got 3 pages worth of comments already. so has the roster, and also by the looks of it, the most popular page thus far is the Creation Suite. Now, Jim Gore, shout out to you. You mentioned to me that the Creation Suite needs work, and it sounds like you guys are talking about that quite a lot. I haven't ducked into that yet and read all the details that you guys have posted, but you can just see from the pages alone the interest in certain areas of this game. 2K Towers, it's only got 11 replies so far. The Creations, it's got 144 replies. Universe Mode, 82. It's got 900 views. Just to cap on the views for Creation, 1,192. So, are you getting what I'm saying here? You know, these areas where people are ducking into those parts of the forum are the areas where people and fans want the game to be tackled. So let's do that. So anyway, just putting it out there. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into Universe Mode inside the forum and read through some of your comments. And then what we'll do is I'll see what you guys are saying. And again, I'm going to go away and take into account all of your details that you put on my video. And we'll build that up and we will post it in the forum. But let's go in now and check out what you guys are saying already. So, we're in the Universe Mode section of the feedback project, and let's take a look at some of your comments. So 2K made the post. They said WWE 2K19 feedback project Universe Mode. Hello WWE fans, we want to hear from you. We've created this thread so that you can provide us with your feedback and wishlist items as they relate to Universe Mode. Please only post feedback and wishlist items that you would like to see in future iterations of the WWE 2K franchise. The WWE 2K19 feedback project closes on the 22nd of March, so if you want to get your feedback in, do it. Don't complain after if you don't, and be sure to submit your feedback by then. Okay, so then it says also, just to reiterate the forum rules, don't want you guys breaking them. Note, off-topic posts will be deleted. No constructive posts will be deleted. We will be taking all of this feedback, analysing it, and giving it to the development team for consideration. So, that's what 2K are saying. Now, let's hear from you. So I'm not entirely sure if some of these people watch my content, but if you do and I'm reading out your comment, then a shout out to you from the offset. But Tavinio says, hello. My name is Otavio and I'm a fan of WWE. I come here to suggest that they give more freedom in WWE 2K20 Universe Mode. Interesting, I wonder what he means by that. Because currently we can only do 3, here we go, straight in, bang. All we can do is 3 rivalries in each brand and 7 matches in each pay-per-view. And that's bad and boring. Rivalries, straight away, first comment, we identified this in my video, boom, it's there, it needs work. Because in real life, WWE does various rivalries, that should be, I think, and also various fighting in weekly shows or pay-per-view. I would like to ask specifically that they put a tool of the people can do as many matches as you want in shows and pay-per-views. Okay, fine. Yeah, you should be able to, you know, pick and choose that. And as many rivalries as we want. I think that's a fine ask, regardless of the number, because WWE make more than 10, I think that's supposed to say. I hope they answer my request. That's all. Thank you. Perfectly adequate request. I think we're going to be on a running theme here where we're going to be talking about rivalries a lot. So I agree with you, Octavio. And let's go down and check out the next one. So this is C. Lowry. Please bring back the rivalries from WWE 2K15, where you could choose certain rivalry types and you get different storylines and cutscenes out of them. That was probably my favourite part of WWE 2K15, and then it was gone in 2K16. Bring it back, please. Rivalries. rivalries. That's 2 for you. Is it Arbiter 221 says, allow people to have as many matches as they want per show. It's like a running theme already. Weekly, major and minor, as well as pay-per-views. More cutscenes. We said this for 2K20. More cutscenes as people arriving at the arena, backstage interviews and backstage segments. Allow a general manager to be assigned to each show as an authoritative figure. That was in my comments as well. Have all match types in Universe Mode be playable in all arenas, i.e. the Royal Rumble. That was in there as well. Can be held in arena for a weekly show if you're having a 10-man Rumble match. Allow people to control who runs in during a match, so if players want the person... See, it's amazing because every comment is really already doing what my video has already said. So if any of you guys out there, you know, fed back in my comment section, you're seeing here what also other people are saying. It's the same shouts. So I'll be putting this in my feedback, and if you guys also want to jump in, I mean, probably like to just copy and paste what you said in my video into the forum. But you guys are speaking on the forum the exact same language as what we're talking about, the subscribers to my channel who have already interacted already. I'm going to keep going. Let me just finish reading Arbiter 221. He said about the control, and then he said, allow us to have tag team and stable promos. Well, that was in a long time ago and that was taken out, so it should make its return in the cutscenes at least. Let's keep going. So this is Ivory Phoenix, interesting name. So for Universe Mode, can we get like more into detail for the rivalries? Rivalries again. I wanted to see the rivalries that are more action and have more stipulation matches and more promos cut. And I also wanted to see in 2K20 that you should add kickoff shows mentioned as well. And I also wanted to have more matches than 7, again questioning the amount of matches and shows, because 7 isn't enough for a show or a pay-per-view. That's so true, because our WrestleMania, I mean, I think we might even be cutting above 10. I'll have to go through the matches, but most pay-per-views we're ranging around about 10 matches per pay-per-view, so it says it all. And I'd introduce a pre-show into that scenario as well. We can just get the limit to maybe 13 or 14. I think it should really be a limit 20. That's a good solid number. People aren't going to always go up to 20, but why not have it there? So I'm gonna say that's a bit higher. And one more final thing, I'm going to finish reading this, and I'm not going to try and get this video to go on too long, but I really did want to just jump into some of the comments and see, and I will do this, I think, sporadically from time to time, because I think it will be interesting to see if the trend continues, that it's the same things over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But it says, and one more thing, is part of the rivalry is that I wanted to see like a triple threat, a fatal 4-way, a fatal 5-way, etc. Rivalries too, if a rivalry is planned to do so, and it can be like a Raw versus SmackDown rivalry too. But I also wanted to see superstar shake-up, automatic superstars switch brands, and a few NXT superstars being called up to the main roster. Hopefully these are good ideas for 2K20. They are. I agree. You are very good. Very good comments. Definitely, please take these into consideration. Let's keep going. Scott Douglas. So like everybody thus far has said about the rivalries. Everybody has said to make this more like WWE at present. That's what Universe Mode needs to become. It's too dated. Scott Douglas. When there is a rivalry, bang, the matches are too repetitive. The two superstars will fight each other almost every week. I'm not going to keep reading that because I agree. Rivalries. He's put in, I'm just going to scan it. NXT takeovers, match level settings, 7 matches needs to be more. I mean, Scott Douglas has summed up the last 3 or 4 comments that I've already read. Michael May, that's interesting, not Michael Bay, Michael May. He says, hello 2K Forum. He's quite detailed. So I'm not going to do too many more, but you just get the gist, don't you? There's a very passionate core for this mode that is dated and needs work. And I definitely feel like it needs a bit of support and a bit of oomph to it to champion it. And it's something that, if I get opportunities to ask the questions now, I will be asking. Look, rivalries has come up so much. That's definitely something that I need to ask that question about if I get the opportunity to do so. So, hello 2K Forum. My name is Michael, and I wanted to congratulate the whole 2K team for the great work in 2K19. This is a very nice start. The mode that I most play is Universe mode. You don't play 2K Towers? Not your favourite mode? Doesn't look like it was from the forum either. For that reason, I want to share some ideas for specific game mode that I think it's supposed to be you can fix or add in an upgrade or for the up and coming year game. Sorry, that's me just not reading properly. The ideas are, anyway, for promos. If the player wants to make a promo with some superstar or diva, have three options: call out, self promo from a tag team and separate tag team, but you can add some more like interrupt promo. The game do that option automatically at the beginning of some rivalries, but we can't do it. So really, right, let's be clear. Really, what we're saying is we want the freedom to pick the promos that we want. We want the ability, and I think someone said that at the beginning, the first comment said freedom. We want to be able to choose if we can pick a promo. We want to be able to, if we wanted, introduce that element of story to it so we could add text to it. We want the freedom to do what we want in this mode. Open it up with cutscenes and things like that. So I totally understand this. Please add a tag team and stable promo and an open challenge promo. Agreed. Rivalries. Boom, again. We want that the superstar who are in a rivalry didn't face each other until the pay-per-view. Yeah, I mean, you should be able to just tell the game that you want it to culminate at a certain point. I think it does need that, and I said this before, you need to have the option to either or. So you control the destiny, or you randomize and let the CPU control the destiny. Both options need to be there, because then you have the people that say, look, I want it to be more fun, more random. You've got that. And the people that say, I want more control. I want the control. I want the freedom. You've got that too. It needs both. Needs both. Right, so yeah, he said that. If you can add more options for rivalries like Triple Threat, yeah, okay. Michael May, I'm not going to go any further. You sentiment everything that everyone else has said. Big up you. So a couple more, and we've got Rizard J. He's a senior member of the forum. He's put, watch simulated matches with predetermined winners. I like. Good shout. This is going to be a really niche request. Maybe not. I'm backing this already. But as someone who has ran roleplay based booking eFeds using WWE 2K series to record the matches and build fully edited shows, there's one feature I would love to see. This is almost talking about the director's mode that I talked about. The option to select a winner before you simulate a match, possibly with parameters, and still be able to watch the match. Mate, this guy gets the medal. This is on point. This is something that sounds amazing for creators, but as I said, you should have the alternative that you can do either or, so the players love it too. For instance, I book a match between Johnny and Roy Munson. Isn't that the guy that is in, is it Kingpin? Anyway, let's move on. I think it is. As the booker of the show, I've determined that Johnny should win, but I want it to be back and forth match with Johnny pulling off a pinfall and a win in about 10 to 12 minutes. Or Roy wins with a fluke roll up after 5 minutes. I understand this isn't how most people would like to play this mode. It isn't, but you'd be surprised, Rizza J. people out there wanted this. This is in my comments. People want that control and that ability to script matches. Match scripting is something that's been asked for. What did he say as well? But having additional option would be great. I feel like the added parameters, methods of winning and matching would be less likely, but being able to determine a winner alone would be amazing. I agree. 100%. 2. Show creative wrestlers merch or signs in the crowd. Okay, this is quite a cool request, but I wouldn't say this would be top priority. But with recent games, including merch in my career mode, it would be great to see this carry over to universe mode and all other play modes. Really allow us to assign CIS merch, shirts and signs. So if those people are on your card or in your match, they can appear in the crowd as well. I like it. Really nice little addition there. And 3, his final one, the option to remove hide text during in-ring promos. Okay, I don't want to hark on too much because I know this video is like going long already, but 2K, please just have a hide button for anything on screen. A hide button, please, guys. If I just had a hide button so I could hide like the little option thing in the corner that's quite annoying to be there, or you know when you've got a promo ongoing, if you could just hide that, I don't want to see that. Or for example, in particularly in universe mode, the bars and the parameters and you know the what do you call it, the achievements as such that you've got to get when you cut your promos. If I just want to hide them, I should be able to. You just need a hide button. So graphically and visually, it just looks clean. That would fix everything. I think you'd get everybody saying that that's something that would be good to have. Okay, so Rizza J, now I know why you're a senior member. You talk a lot of sense. Okay, so I'm going to read one more, and if you want me to dive back into the forum, hit the like button, and I will do that in maybe, let's say, a week's time. Maybe we do this on a regular occurrence so we can keep up to date with what's going on. I'm going to add my comments, but I'm keeping an eye on things, and then I'll build it up and I will add it. So keep an eye out for when I make that post. I have no idea what your name is. Oh, I saw. Maybe I get it. HBK. Oh my days. Sorry. HBK Keenan. Now I have a clue of what your name is. He says this. This needs a complete overhaul this year, my friend. Sorry, he wasn't being that polite. My friend Chad and I would love to see voiceovers when we do a promo, and we would also love to see GM mode added into that mode where the players get more control over Raw and SmackDown and NXT. Also, we need to have a draft and NXT call-ups. Okay, in terms of the voiceovers, I'm not keen on that. I think it's a nice addition, a nice to have, but I think then you're going to be forced down routes that, quite frankly, should be optional. If it's in there and you can have it or you don't, great. But if like every promo was a forced voice recording, you're just going to be rehashing those voiceovers time and time again, and it will get boring and the playability of the mode won't be that great. So I do think you need to be careful with voiceovers, but if it's in there and it's optional, sounds all right. In terms of the call-ups, yes, bang on. And the GM mode, well, I've said this in my video, that it needs to be a combination of what we've got at the moment for Universe mode, Story Creator, and GM mode. Those together as a My WWE Experience, or My Universe, would be the perfect Universe mode. So I think we'll call it a day there. And it's actually very interesting because reading all these comments has only just reaffirmed that you guys, what you asked me is pretty much no different to what you're getting in the forum at the moment. And that just means that expectation should be that these areas are addressed. So we'll see. So I'm taking a much more invested interest in this as we rumble along. I'm also going to take interest in other areas too, but I feel like I said, although I don't create my universe mode in the in-game version of universe mode. That's not to say that I wouldn't love to do something in it if that mode had a bit more to it. And I see other YouTubers who play inside the universe and they get the repetition that ruins it for them. I see people, like I say, posting to me that they want it to be better. And I think from what we're seeing already from, you know, the statistics of the numbers of people commenting on this creation suite roster, key areas. Just want to check one final thing before I go. Just going to go back. Just want to see. Okay, interesting. Okay, so obviously my career heavily focused on last year. My career at the moment has 57 replies and 464 views. And then universe mode has close to 1,000 views and 82 replies. So it's not a massive difference, but again, I see that only getting more and more for universe mode. I don't believe my career will overtake it, and that could be one of two things. One, the fact that you guys thoroughly enjoyed my career this year, it's much better, so there's no need to really feedback too much on it. Or the interest is just simply more for universe mode than it is my career. I think it's a bit of both. So anyway, if you've participated in the forum, let me know. I think this is a great time to talk about the game. We're getting into that motion now, and I think there's plenty to talk about. And I've talked enough in this video, but rest assured, I'm keeping an eye on this situation. I want to champion this year. I want to help make universe mode, oh God, great again. Someone needs to get me a hat made so I can wear that. I am joking, but you know, we can't always get everything that we want, but if we saw the improvements in the areas that are becoming most common, that is achievable. So anyway, guys, that's my opinion on this. That's my thought process. This is where I want some focus on, not just for me, but for you. And all that's left to be said is, hope you guys are enjoying my full focus on universe mode for 2K20. This is Delzinski signing. Also, one quick thing. In the comments section, sorry, before I go. How many of you guys really did get stuck in and complete and play all the towers? Just wanted to know. Like I said, decent fun, but hopefully now it's in, that can just stay there and we get focus on another area. But I'm just interested to know. I like knowing all the stats and the facts, and I know all my subscriber base is not the community, but it's always good to hear. So let me know what you played the most in 2K19. I think that's a better way to put it. Let me know what you used the most. Creation Suite's going to be up there, I know that, but I'd like to know whether or not it's universe mode, my career, towers, yeah. Let me know. Anyway, that's it. No filthy sign out, just I'm out.